Hello crafters, this is Julia from Just One More Card, and today I want to show you how you can enhance very clean and simple projects with a product that is all the rage right now, and that's the Nuvo Crystal Drops. And I want to give you a quick look at the Nuvo Drops, at the different kinds that there are, and let you know about my experiences. Tonic Studios has kindly sent me I think pretty much the entire project line. I needed like a new Alexa drawer from IKEA in my craft room to store everything, and I want to show you what I found out. Now there are different kinds of drops. You have these are the gloss drops, the ones that my left hand is on. Up here are the glitter drops, and then you have like the regular drops that are called crystal drops, and they have a shimmer and shine to them. I have used Jennifer McGuire's template. Before I get to that, here's a close-up. On the very left, the purple is one of the gloss ones. They dry like plastic, like regular enamel drops. The one in the middle has a shimmer and sheen to it, and the one on the right is the glitter one, and I'll show you close-ups. These here are the glitter ones. I use Jennifer McGuire's template for inks actually to create this, and you can download this from my website. And you can see they are really glittery, and they form a perfect dome shape. So they dry like your enamel dots would dry that you would buy. You can buy ready-made enamel drops or enamel dots, enamel embellishments, and these dry perfectly dome-shaped. You can see that I did different sizes here, a larger one and a smaller one, and the glitter Nuvo drops never disappointed me. Every single color I tried turned out perfect every single time, and you can see the little glittery elements, and it looks really absolutely gorgeous. So I'm very happy with the glitter variant. Then we have the crystal drops without anything, like just crystal drops, and these have a shimmer and shine to them. They look a little bit like metallics, and here I had some trouble, for example, with the pale gold or the copper penny, to make them be dome shaped. My favorite, by the way, is the Morning Dew, which dries absolutely crystal clear. It's perfect for raindrops, a very subtle embellishment. Now, here you can see in the close-ups that they are not quite as dome shaped. So the regular crystal drops, like not crystal drops gloss, not glitter drops, just crystal drops, they still look really great, except for I had some trouble with some colors, so they are not my absolute favorite, but I still like to use them. And then we have the crystal drops gloss. This is the third kind, and they basically dry like regular enamel dots, like they look plastic and they look really fantastic. The only thing I notice is if they are dried and you store them and you put a lot of paper on top of them, the dome might flatten out a tiny bit. But other than that, they are absolutely perfect. I am super impressed by these products. I didn't think I would be, I have to be honest. I was a little worried because they sent me so many products to test, but they're really awesome. Now, I also prepared some in advance on my Ranger craft sheet. And I'm not sure if you can see the dome shape here. It works best with the enamel drops gloss and the enamel and the glitter drops. So you can see they're really nice dome shaped here. You can easily store them in a plastic bag. They don't stick together, or only so little that you can, without any problems, pull them apart. So that's what I really like about this, because I used to use a cheaper product to create enamel embellishments in advance. This is the product that I used to use. There are like these pens here, the Pearl Maker pens, and then the Perlin pen. And first of all, they just dry very flat, and they're like resin. They're very soft, and they stick together horribly, so you tear them when you try to put them apart. So on the left I have a Nuvo drop, and on the right I have one of the cheaper products. You can see how much flatter the cheaper product is, and you can see here I can like, I don't know, I could form them, I don't know. And this one breaks apart. The Nuvo one breaks apart, so it's very stable in itself. So I can absolutely recommend the Nuvo drops. I was extremely happy and pleased with it. And on my website, you can find these color samples as a download, as a PDF download. Now, for my card, I used these square dies by Tonic Studios, the same guys that make the drops. They also make dies and other stuff, to create some panels here. You can see I created these panels with a larger and a smaller square opening. And I'm just using the smaller opening here on top of my square card base to make sure I can position my snowflake from Casual Fridays exactly in the center. I'm going to remove the frame here for a moment and just make sure that my card base won't move while I pick up the stamp with my MISTI. And I'm going to stamp two different kinds of snowflake, one in blue, just pressing down really well, then one in a peach pink color. And then the last one I'm going to stamp in purple. Because to me, like, even this pink and purple can be really nice winter colors. So after I had done this, I grabbed the panel that has the larger square window, and I'm using a sentiment stamp by Casual Fridays, which fits perfectly onto this very thin border here to stamp my sentiment. And now I have basically prepared my everything. So I foam mounted the two frames on top of my card base, and then I'm using the Nuvo drops to create my accents here in the openings of this stamp. You can see that I'm using a small circular motion to make sure I get a perfect half circle, how do you call if it's not two-dimensional but three-dimensional? Like a half ball? I don't know how to say that. So I'm using a small circular motion to make sure it's perfectly rounded, and then I lift the bottle up straight up, not off to the side, but straight up. And you also want to decrease the pressure a bit when you lift the bottle up, so you can make sure that it ends in a tip and then it smoothes out and creates that dome shape. It's very fascinating to me that this happens by itself with these colors, because the cheaper products that I showed you before, they usually had to tap it from underneath to make sure it's smoothed out, and then they became super flat. With the Nuvo products, you don't have to tap it from underneath. You can see this is the dried effect. They assume this dome shape by themselves. That's why I'm so impressed with that product. First of all, dome shape. Second of all, gorgeous colors, as you can see here. And when they dry, they're solid. Like you can't make indentations with your fingernails or anything. They are solid, they look gorgeous, and they don't stick to like paper if you put paper on top of it later on, like an envelope or something. That's why I'm so impressed with this product. I have not had this with other products that I've tried before. So if you ask yourself, should you buy these or not, if you want more flexibility with your enamel embellishments, I can absolutely recommend these products. If you are in Europe, Seven Hills Crafts in the UK is going to stock these, or is already stocking these. And the German store Stempelmeer is also stocking some of these colors, so you can check those out. The links are in the video description below. And here are two more Christmas videos for you to enjoy if you want to learn more about Christmas cards. Catch you again, guys. Bye bye.